So guys, as Biafrans in Finland declare independence of Biafra in Lati, they receive worrisome news about Simon Ekpa's detention as Finland government takes fresh action. Welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for stopping by. May God bless you all. Simon Ekpa, a Biafra agitator facing terrorism-related allegations in Finland, could remain in detention during the upcoming Christmas and New Year celebrations, as Finnish authorities have clarified that the country's legal system does not permit bail. Minoko Lekson, the senior detective superintendent at Finland's National Bureau of Investigation, NBI, explained the situation in an email response to Punch. According to Mikko, the Finnish criminal procedure measures do not recognize bail procedure. Instead, the Finland enjoys alternative measures such as remand or travel bans to limit the movement of individuals suspected of serious offenses. Ekpa was arrested alongside 4 members 2 weeks ago on allegations of incitement to violence and financing terrorism. The Finnish authorities accused him of leveraging social media to instigate violent actions in Nigeria's southeast region, specifically targeting civilians and government officials. These charges have heightened international scrutiny on his activities, which have long been a source of contention between Nigeria and Finland. The district court in Finland has set a deadline of May 2025 for prosecutors to formally present charges against Ekpa. Until then, Simon Ekpa will remain in detention. Although both he and the authorities reframe the right to request a re-evaluation of his case after a 2-week period, Mickey noted. In tropical remand situations, a re-evaluation hearing can occur no earlier than 2 weeks from the last hearing should the involved parties request it. Ekpa's Finnish citizen of Nigerian descent gained notoriety for his advocacy of a boycott during Nigeria's 2023 general elections. His campaigns allegedly triggered violent enforcement actions, including attacks on residents in Nigeria's southeast. He was previously arrested in February 2023 for issuing sit-at-home orders and inciting unrest in the region, prompting widespread calls for investigation by global organizations, including the European Union. In response to his activities, the Nigerian government intensified diplomatic pressure on Finland, summoning Finland ambassador to demand greater cooperation in addressing Ekpa's actions. Despite these efforts, the Finnish authorities have insisted on adhering to their independent legal procedures. According to Finnish media outlets, Ekpa is facing charges of public incitement to commit crimes with terrorist intent. His associates who were arrested in connection with the case are accused of financing terrorism. These allegations have placed Ekpa and his network under significant investigation by Finland's Central Criminal Police. The detective confirmed that the investigation is ongoing but declined to provide further details, citing its insensitive nature. He also acknowledged the involvement of international cooperation in the case due to its complex and international aspects. However, the NBI refrained from elaborating on the specifics of its collaboration. Ekpa's detention marks a significant milestone in the Nigerian government efforts to control his influence, which they blame as baiting violence and insecurity in the southeast. Finland's decision to deny bail underscores the seriousness of the charges and the country's commitment to its legal protocols. Ekpa's actions have long drawn condemnation, with critics accusing him of exploiting his position in Finland to destabilize Nigeria. His arrest and continued detention have also sparked debate over the role of social media in promoting violence and the responsibility of host nations to prevent such misuse. Unlike many countries, which bail is on established legal provision, Finland's legal system does not recognize it as an option. Instead, they remind the detention serves as the primary measure for holding individuals suspected of serious offense. This approach ensures that suspects remain available for investigations and prevents potential interference with audience or witnesses. The timeline for Ekpa's prosecution highlights the meticulous nature of the Finland legal processes. By setting a May 2025 deadline, the authorities aim to ensure thorough investigations, which, while respecting the rights of the accused. This extended timeline, however, means that Ekpa may face prolonged detention as the case unfolds. Ekpa's case has drawn global attention, particularly given its implications for Nigerians' stability and Finland's legal integrity. As both countries navigate the complexities of this situation, the outcome could set a precedent for addressing similar cases involving cross-border terrorism and incitement. See, no matter how we see this, Nigerian government should do all it takes to make sure they address the issue of agitations in Nigeria, not by just arresting or asking countries to arrest individuals who are agitating. These problems will not solve. That is the truth. If these things are not addressed, you understand? Before anything or after anything right now, the Nigerian government should do all it can to make sure that this issue of agitations, will be addressed. What brought these agitations? These are the questions we should be asking ourselves. So even if whatever and ever, or whatever I mean to say, they should look into the roots of agitations and see how, they will end it for once, address these issues. Because if the government had, attempted to address this issue before now, I don't think we should be here where we are today. So guys, what's your take on this? Kindly drop your comment below the comment section. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up